What's up, PokeMoshPit? I'm Superblah411 and I'm here with a battle against FizzyStardust. This is the semifinals of last night's ZAT tournament at Abras Asylum. We held it every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or around there. So come on by if you ever want to play. I lead with Desukan, and he's going to lead with Hippowdon, and I'm going to get Will-O-Wisp him as he sets up the rocks. I run Evil Eye on this, which is a ghost move, base 50 power, and it doubles when your opponent has a status on it, like burn or poison, so that's good for me. Bad for me, he gets a crit. It didn't do so much damage, so I'm thinking that burn still hampers the attack even when they get a crit, which is cool and makes sense, so I like that. He's going to slack off here to get some HP back, and I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp, predicting the switch, which he obviously did not do. And yeah, so things are not going well, they're not going poorly, it's just going. He gets a crit, and now it actually is going poorly. For him, that is, because I'm about to turn it around. Uh, I'm at the range where Earthquake won't kill me, even if it's a crit. So I can Evil Eye him to a point where he has to use Slack Off, which will let me use Rest. And what do you know? He actually does get a crit, so that's the third crit he's gotten on my Desukan. So now we're gonna see if my plan actually unravels. He um, actually does go for the Slack Off like I intended, and that's going to let me use Rest and get back up to full HP. He was rather unhappy about this, as I am cooler than he is on most occasions, except in the bed. Don't even know if I'm supposed to say that, but whatever. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for the sleep talk because I am a sleep talking Desukan, and I am not really happy until I see that I hit Will-O-Wisp, and it's going to absolutely destroy his face. He goes into his physical sweeper, Doryuzu, and gets burned in more ways than one. I'm going to withdraw and go out in my Burungaru, which is a Blissey, because Blissey is still a special wall and is not to be forgotten about, as he sets up a Swords Dance, that is. Yeah, so this is great. I was actually chirping more than a Japanese schoolgirl watching Hamtaro when I hit Will-O-Wisp. It was great. He's going to go for another Swords Dance, and I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower because, Flamethrower is cool. It kills Nitori, and it kills, well, it does a lot of damage to Doryuzu, so that's why I'm running it. I'm going to go for the Protect this turn to try to get him closer to death. Uh, we learned something new here. They removed double Protect possibilities, as in getting Protect to work in consecutive turns, from the game completely. I know this now, and I should have went with Wish, but I was afraid of the flinch, so I didn't want to go for it. Which, in hindsight, I should have, but, what are you going to do? It could have only meant me winning or him not doing so well, but whatever. Spoiler alert. I was going to go for the Wish here, but I'm like, you know what? Flamethrower will get some damage on it, and I'm probably not going to live anyway, but I do live, and that is retarded. It is like that was about as smart as the. I can't say it. Never mind. Okay, so. Alright, yeah. So he predicts to protect here and goes into his Scarf Chomp, and that's exactly what I decided to do. Once again, I probably could have wished in case he decided not to kill me, and. You really can't do much about it because when you're that low, you just have to go for like sure moves like flamethrower or whatever. At protect would have worked well had he not switched. He is locked into Outrage, and I am not doing much with Bullet Punch because I do not run any attack EVs at all. And, yeah, so I'm going to roost up here because this is my anti-metagame Scizor, made to counter Darkrai and Deoxys, so it actually does both really well. Yeah, that's great. I'm going to switch out here and go into my Swellow. Oh, this is where it gets good. Predicting the boiling water to burn me, and that is exactly what happens. And I am a Choice Banded Swellow, so now I have Guts and Choice Band, and that will take out any Pokemon like in the world with a Brave Bird. So I think it would probably KO Skarm at this point. It's just ridiculous. He goes into Hippowdon as Death Fodder, and that's exactly what it is. Swell is going to go down to the recoil, however, and I'm going to go out into my Deoxys named Zedoxys because it's an inside joke and you probably wouldn't get it. So this is where I actually learned that his Garchomp is Scarfed, and he's going to take out my Deoxys, and that was a really big blow. I was relying on Deoxys to, like late game sweep for me. I do have Skyman, however, and Skyman's going to mess stuff up with Air Slash. I missed the first one, which is kind of not cool. Then I go for the second one. It hits, but it doesn't flinch, and it's going to let him get off an Aerial Ace, and that just sucks. It means that I can't switch out later because of Stealth Rocks, so I'm going to have to start flinch haxing things. I get the flinch there. That's great. And I'm going to finish him off with this one. I can't change my moves due to choice specs, so I'm pretty much hoping that I can flinch his Burungaru a lot before I die. The first one does a nice chunk, and I get the flinch, so it's going well. But eventually, chances are that he's not going to flinch and he's going to kill me. He flinches here, and I'm getting one step closer. This is probably my last turn on being alive because of Sandstorm. So I go for my last Air Slash. I get the flinch. That's just epic. I'm going to go down to Sandstorm, but so is he. And this is where it comes down to 2-on-1. No, I lied. 2-on-2. I go into Scizor, and I go for the Bullet Punch because, it's the only thing I can really do. Brick Break isn't stabbed, and Bug Bite is resisted, so all would be fine if I didn't miss the stupid Bullet Punch there. But I did. You can't complain about it because I should have never, been doing this well if it weren't for my Desukan. Hey, look at this. He's going to go for the Earthquake, and that's going to be a 2-8 KO. But I SleepTalk, get the Will-O-Wisp, and hit him through the Sandville Hacks. That's epic. And sometimes this set is too good, as you will see here. I shouldn't have gone for the SleepTalk. You're going to see why in a minute. Because I get Evil Eye and kill him. This means that his next Pokemon is just going to be able to attack me and kill me for the win. And had I not killed Garchomp, I could have rested after living another Earthquake and probably won the game. So good game, FizzyStardust. I love you. Both of our channels are in the description, so come subscribe to us and watch our videos. And hopefully I'll see you guys later on. So thanks for having me, and have a great weekend.